Yeah guys, so welcome back to the channel. This is Happy Bee Honey Bareback Beekeeping. You see the honey here? This is why we do this. I'm just going to give you an update on my hives today. This is only the intro, but bear with me. Look at the honey there. They're already capping honey in this one. It's both sides. Look inside of the box. So much bees inside of there. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna show you some more for bareback beekeeping. Remember, the best honey comes from happy bees. So I'm at the hive. I'm gonna open the hive to show you the progress. Those of you who's been following, I'm hiding between some banana trees, so I'm gonna use a natural smoke. I'm gonna just take some dry banana leaf. I really don't have to do smoke, but with the younger hives, I'll show you the younger hives in a minute. I'm going to make a natural smoke. Matter of fact, let me try that coconut fiber. The smoke sort of confuses the bees just a little bit. It also lets them know, the beekeeper is here, that I'm not a bear or something trying to raid the hard-on honey. Careful when you're disposing the matches here. Maybe that'll do. It's a bit too windy out here. Anyways, I might just go ahead without the smoke because my hives are used to me. But I want to go in the big hive to show you the progress. I've put 3 honey supers on top. Maybe a little smoke wouldn't hurt. So, the last time I made a video, I had the hive in the back. She was doing really well. It's a really nice queen. The bees are friendly. This is my new hive. I got 2 new nucleus hives together. But the one in the natural local Grenada Woolumba seemed to be doing a lot better than the other one. I'm gonna add a honey super on there today. I'll show you in a bit. But you can see I add 2 honey super. They did the brood box. If you come a little closer, you can also see they're not aggravated or anything. But there's a lot more activity coming in this hive versus the other hive. I don't want the bees to bite the camera person here. Step back just a little bit. They don't know you that well. But these are my bees. They don't bother me. Let me try with that fire again for the big hive. So I've been trying to get a bit of natural smoke just to let the bees know I'm here. I'm gonna try one more time. If I don't get the smoke right now, I'm just gonna go ahead in the hive. But yeah, I do bareback beekeeping. Don't try this at home. Make sure you find out if you're allergic to bees. I'm not allergic to bees. I've been stung so much by bees that it doesn't bother me really. I am trying to use a natural safety matches here, but I'm not very successful. It's a bit windy. I'm gonna try again. This is, if it doesn't work now, I'm just gonna go in without the smoke. The camera is directly in the flight path of those bees, so you may see a couple bees flying into the screen. They're not gonna be hot. Let me try this one more time. Come on. It's way too windy. The smoke is just to let the bees know that I'm here. Although they already know that I'm here, they know me fairly well. The smoke does not hurt the bees. I'm using natural smoke. It's more like if there's a forest fire or something. It also sort of inhibits the pheromones of the queen in case the queen decides she don't like me that much today. In these young hives, I'm not even going to worry about it too much. In the bigger hive, probably. Trying to get some smoke going. Come on. It's a little bit smoke now. Let me just tell them that I'm here. Hey there, little lovies. Aha. So I'm not going to use a lot of this smoke. Just a little bit. You see, bees are also landing on me, but I'm not going to even bother with them. Come, let me show you now from the back what it looks like inside of that hive. So this honey super, I'm not using natural wax, and I'm using a synthetic wax foundation. It does not alter the honey, does not do anything to the bees, but it gives them a foundation so they can build their own wax to make the honey. I'm going to put on this honey super on the smaller one. Let's open her up. You see, it does have the Happy Bee logo because the best honey comes from happy bees. I'm using this as a guide. Let's open her up now to see what they look like inside. Yep, so my smoke is almost gone. Well, my smoke is all about gone, but this is a young hive. Let's see what they're doing on the inside. There's no one below the cover. Wow. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Coming a little closer. So if you look really good, you can see these 4 frames is what came with the nucleus hive. They're already putting wax in this frame and this frame here, but the others are really untouched. That's okay. They're starting to put wax on the 7th frame. So as a result, I'm going to put the honey super on. They're not going to go in the honey super for a little while still, but because they're doing so well, look at them, I'm going to give them that opportunity. It's a lot more activity than the last time I went inside of there, so I need to be just a little bit careful with these bees. I'm going to probably do this one-handed. Again, let me reiterate, do not try this yourself at home. I am a professional. I'm a beekeeper. My bees are used to me. So they're all gathering in this corner over here. This is the hot spot. I'll have to move me smoke. I don't want to annoy these bees too much, and I don't want to damage them, but I'm going to put this one on top of there, and then I'm going to put them on top of this one. So these are live bees. Let me just be careful. I don't want to damage them. Let me see. No, I think this is the way. Where were they? I think they were like this. Sometimes you may crush 1 or 2. You need to be a little cautious. There we go. So I'm going to straighten this a bit. I'm not going to bother these bees for maybe another month or 2. I'm going to put the cover back on. But let me show you the difference with the good hive. So unlike that other hive, this is a much stronger hive. Look at them. You can see some bees on the cover. Not going to bother them too much to put that down right here. In the box cover now, we also have a lot of bees. Let me see. So again, I'm bareback, barefoot beekeeping because I have happy bees. They are angry bees. I just heard them. You need to be very careful. They are a bit annoyed. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's see what's going on in there. Look at them. They're much more active. They're already working on that top chamber, securing those honey frames in. I'm not going to bother them too much. Just look at them below there. So much bees. Yeah, that's what I expected. I got both nucleus hives the same time, but this is a much healthier hive, a much better queen. But both queens have a good temperament. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the other queen an opportunity. She is growing. She's growing slow, but sometimes with beekeeping, slow growth is better than no growth. So I'm going to still give her an opportunity to keep doing what she's doing. These guys here, they don't mad at me. Before deciding, if I have two choices, I could actually just change the queen. I could change the location and put her somewhere very far from here. But if I put her anywhere in the near vicinity, they're gonna come back here. So that's my two choices right now. I could seal it up on the night and change the location, or I could change the queen. So it's a bit more sunny up here. Gonna light a little bit more smoke for this hive. Even though they already know I'm here. Yep. Tips and tricks. Get something that lights your fire a little bit faster. Now, I personally don't like the synthetic smokers. I prefer to do it all natural. Plus, my bees know me fairly well. For this hive, I doesn't even have to wear this. But they've sealed it to the foundation. They've done a lot of work on that hive. So when I open it, you'd see there's a lot more bees than in the other hives. So I'll show them a bit of respect with the smoke. Other than that, you might see me with some swollen eyes. Let me know what you think in the comments. Those of you who've done beekeeping at home, how do you keep your bees? Have you ever done bareback beekeeping? Ooh, that's a big one there. That's a big one there. Also, don't play with fire at home. Now, the flames like this would actually kill my bees, but if I put the flame out, I'd get just the amount of smoke that I need. You see, now it's very smoky. Hey there, lovey doveys. Don't get burnt. Now I'm gonna feel the wind. That's too much fire for me. Come on, don't be. Much better. Just give them a little bit of smoke. So the wind is blowing this way. So if I put the smoke here, it'll get the job done. So this is the bigger hive. This is my hive that I always have. Ooh. You'd expect a lot of bees on the top. I expected a bit more than that. But they're still out working. They have sealed the box covering. They may not be too happy with me going in there. Ooh, easy there, lovies. Easy there. Can't we all just get along? So when a bee releases the attack signal, it's a pheromone, and they're now playing around my head. As I said, they'd be a bit angry. It's a lot more bees in here. I haven't seen it as yet, but I know what to expect. Yep, there's a whole lot more bees in here than the other ones. The smoke is working with me. Let me show you the inside. So they are sealing everything out. They're going to be capping the honeys. They're making honeys on the inside, on the top layer. I can see some of it. I'm going to raise one of these up. But just look at them. You can see that the sun is pretty bright. They did eat a hole through this. It's a lot more bees. Now if this bees was to get a bit annoyed with me, you would definitely know the outcome. Well, let me leave that covering. I actually want to go in the chamber below. So let me put this back. They have been doing a good job. It's okay, little ones, please don't get crushed. Sometimes they do get mad at me. I've only been stung once by this hive. Gonna try my best not to crush a few of them, but I probably did crush a few of them. So it's gonna get a bit dangerous now. Let me show you this. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, and I've not done this yet, I want to see what's in this chamber. If I have to go to the bottom honey super, I think I will be attacked. But in this one, I don't think I'll be attacked. So now this is actually very heavy. And I'm going to slightly take it out. No. Come in and look at this. I can see capped honey. I'm going to temporarily rest it down there. The bees may be disoriented for a little while. I can see honey in there. These bees would have been working very hard on the inside. And what I'm going to do here is, if they allow me to, okay, there was one bee that was a bit annoyed that I did what I just did. But in tens of thousands of bees, you might piss off a few. What you try to do is just don't piss everybody off. Yep, they're talking to each other. They're signaling something is not right. But this is why we do this. Let me show you. This is honey. They're already capping the honey. On this side you can see honeys everywhere. On the other side you can see honey again. This is why we do this. This is actually very heavy. Maybe 8 to 10 pounds already. It's gonna be more. So you can see so much bee activity inside of there. Honey, so much bee, thousands of bees. This is a really good hive. I'm gonna put the this one back in. That's it for today. Remember, subscribe to the channel if you haven't as yet. Let me know what you think about honey beekeeping in general. What do you think about bareback beekeeping? Do you have it in you? Oh, these bees are so lovely. I'm gonna let them get back to their work. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, yeah? Remember, the best honey come from happy bees. Give me a like, yeah? Give me a like. I hope you're still happy when I put you back in. So what they're gonna do, they're gonna seal. Okay, there's an angry bee on my finger. It may sting me. If it does, you see, I'm not gonna react to it. Because even if it stings me, I'm not gonna react to it. It's still on my hands, it's right there, I can feel it. If it stings me, it's gonna cause a frenzy. The others may attack. But I'm not worried about that. The others, yeah. Let me put this back in. I'm gonna just put it down like this. And then adjust it so that I don't crush too many bees. But with such a massive hive and such an active hive, we're going to crush a few bees when we do this. But yeah, so this is my baby. These guys are going to sort themselves out. Let me close this back too. Yep, that's it for today. Remember, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, let me know what you think about the hive progress. Have you done beekeeping before? Also leave a like, yeah? Your support really matters. Let's help this channel grow.